Hello! Welcome to the table. I am Nate Garland, your historian for tonight. So we're gonna, before we get started, thank you all for joining us for this, our first episode. It's going to be a hot mess. That's really what it comes down to. We've had some technical difficulties already, but hey, we're just gonna have some fun, roll some dice, tell a story, and hopefully, you enjoy yourself as you're here. So thank you so much for joining us. So we're gonna go around the table and introduce ourselves, just so you guys get a face and a name. So we'll start to my left.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Seth. That's me.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah.
I'm Wesley Madera.
I'm Shay.
Devin is me.
We're all pretty excited for tonight. A lot of work put in this, but we're gonna go and just jump right in. You guys got all your dice ready and things, right?
Yes.
It's time to fight. Just kidding.
Oh no! Not already.
All right. Welcome to the Parthis continent. Almighty knows it's changed. Kingdoms have risen and kingdoms have fallen. But the ground beneath their feet remains a testament to ages past. Even as vast empires are expanded, the ring world of Terraban circles endlessly around the divine seat. A large continent of various peoples, Parthis boasts some of the richest resources the ring has to offer. As such, it has become a land of conflict. Though the land remains harmonious with the elemental planes, it would seem the people, cradled on its surface, are determined to put an end to their perceived enemies. 30 years have come and gone since the war went cold. Adelia and Falstat have established peace on a knife's edge. Both superpowers stare down the barrel of each other's war machines, with the old country of Ilona caught in the imminent crossfire. The thought on every innocent's mind: how long can peace last? Who'll fire first? Surely the Almighty has let us suffer enough. In the wake of war, a new optimism has also sprouted among the citizens of Parthis. Ilona, now two kingdoms due to its own civil war, has established trade with Adelia to the west and Falstat to the east. Once a scarred no man's land from the recent struggle, the Ilonian kingdoms of Bartolon and Zolt have rebuilt their cities with the hope that war will never again raze them to the ground. Almost in spite of the renewed spirit, rumors began spreading of a dormant beast waking. In the year 616 of the Almighty cycle, the armies of Falstat began to expand. The call for new soldiers began in both Falstat's own borders and, through its influence, into both Bartolon and Zolt. After the Loyalists joined, the draft began. Able-bodied men and women were pulled from their peaceful lives to be trained in the art of war. For what purpose? No one knew for certain, but many could guess. War was on the horizon, and the cycle of humanity's evils would begin yet again. Thanks for joining us for the very first episode of Welcome to the Table. And we're back. December 16th, 616 AC. I'm so sorry. We're going to back up. First mistake of the night. You can write the date down, though. We'll get to it. Deep inside a dimly lit laboratory, a man sits at a desk with his back to his colleague. He's writing in a journal. Ledger? With handwriting so small as to be illegible for anyone who may try to read it. The silence between the two is stifling, though no one makes any effort to fill the void with meaningless words. The clock on the desk ticks a dirge. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The rain outside begins to fall harder, and the man begins tapping his pen to the beat of the minute hand. Tap, 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 tap. We have new arrivals today, Vistraya. Do you know what that means? His companion nods. Good. I must ever remind you that dogs must be put down. Our comrades must be strong. The Major asks that we send any stragglers home. He begins to tap his pen again. Tap, 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 tap. Thanks for that. Surely they would only be a burden for their families. Tap, tap, tap. They could serve a better purpose here, a higher calling for the greater good. December 16th, 616 AC. A worse-for-wear troop transport bounces along the uneven roads on the outskirts of Praxtrania. The black smoke of its coal furnace mixes with the steam as it rises into a dreary sky. The rain freezes on the windows as the temperature begins to drop. Aboard are a disparate group of men and women, young and not so young, who bounce in their seats along with the many potholes of a neglected highway. There's hardly any conversation, much less any laughter. Each of the passengers carries one small bag branded with Falstat's flag. Inside each of these are the only possessions the newly drafted conscripts are allowed to have. As long as it fits in the bag, it will be their only reminder of home for a long time. No weapons, of course. Anything dangerous is quickly confiscated, and the perpetrator is disciplined. A soldier with a rifle in his back is standing in the front of the transport, his eyes ever shifting over the other passengers. The scar on his left cheek and permanent scowl makes anyone in the transport look away quickly if they catch his eye. We'll be arriving at Dekravos shortly. Once we get there, you will exit the transport in a single file line. I am not responsible for your satchels, so if you leave them, consider them a loss. Dekravos, the outskirt boot camp close to the Alina mountain range. Though it doesn't translate directly to Delian, it vaguely describes a place of ending. Thus, the locals call it the grave. As your anxiety rises, the gates of Dekravos come into view. The mud splatters the side of the transport and obscures the already fogged windows. But the totality of your situation manifests in front of you. You are not a soldier, reluctant or eager, of the Falstat Empire. The next few months will change your life in ways you cannot fathom. And the surreal nature of it all felt amongst your fellow conscript is felt among your fellow conscripts. I can read. The large gate opens as the transport closes the distance on the last vestige of freedom. Why are there so many guards at the gate? Is this a prison? Are you a criminal? There's a soft muttering that is heard on the transport. A prayer to the Almighty, quickly silenced by a heavy thud of the butt of a rifle on the metal floor. The guard doesn't say anything, but his narrowed eyes tell everyone aboard that their religions, superstitions, and faith in something more than the Empire are not welcome here. As the transport slowly rumbles through the base, you see soldiers running drills in platoons. The vehicle lurches as the driver slams the brake as a unit runs across the road, chanting a chorus in unison with their footfalls. The large barracks tents and various buildings offer no more color than the gray uniforms you see all around you. At last, the transport begins to slow in a large open space. Waiting in the rain is a man in an officer's uniform, flanked by an infantryman carrying an umbrella for his superior. Just behind the officer stands two other officers, though they stand at attention while the elements soak their uniforms. "Up! Grab your things and exit in single file," the guard says while leaning against the bulkhead. Everyone begins scrambling and falls in line while walking to the front of the transport. As you step off onto the damp ground, the sound of the training range floats across the air, punctuating your steps. As the last passenger stumbles off the steps, the transport guard orders all of you into a line facing the officer before you. The man, his dirty blonde hair, an officer's uniform seemingly the only dry things left on creation, begins to walk the line and looks every new recruit up and down with an uninterested air of boredom. As he passes each of you, you notice the infantryman is shivering from the cold, but never wavers from his duty. "I am Kibos Thomas Leopold. That's Major to you Adelians. I'm unfortunately the commanding officer of this base, and I'm here to personally welcome you to heaven on earth. The next 3 months, you'll be partaking in Falstat's excellent basic training course. You will perform your duties without question, and to the best of your abilities. By that, I mean perfectly, by the way. You may choose to leave at any time if you'd like to be shot on sight. If you refuse to perform the tasks given you, you will be shot on sight. If you in any way disobey the orders given by any superior officer, you will be put in solitary, starved, and then shot on sight. Now that you know what's expected, Bestrias, Fitz, and Bowen will oversee your orientation." He looks to the young brown-haired man behind him. "Estrella." He turns and begins to walk in the direction of the nearest building, mumbling something to the woman standing at attention as he passes by. "Yanga! Good afternoon, recruits. I'm Bestrias Galvin Fitz. First order of business is processing. You'll be asked to verify your personal identification, so Falstat citizens have your IDs ready. All others will be issued an ID card. You will not lose this. Your personal belongings will also be documented. If anything found was not approved upon your initial recruitment, it will be destroyed and you will face appropriate consequences. Following processing, Bestrias Bowen will be administering each of you a physical and mental evaluation. You will then be assigned your barracks. Please follow me to administration." He begins to walk without looking back. You all file behind the lieutenant and carefully make your way over the muddy path to the large building in the distance. One at a time, your ID cards are checked, and new IDs are printed for those who do not call the Empire their home. The face of a new arrival must always be documented for their safety. As the building fills with a smoky haze from the burning magnesium of the camera flash, you're called once again down the hallway to medical. So you all are lining up, and one at a time, and I need to pull something up here. Give me 2 seconds.
How exciting.
You hear, "Alisat! Lydia!"
Present.
So there's a guard in front of you, and he points to a door.
I go inside.
Entering the room in front of you, it's pretty dimly lit, not very well decorated. It has just kind of stone blocks. There's a table that's in the middle of this place. There's 2 chairs. Occupying the one facing you, would you like to introduce your character?
Yeah. I get to go first.
Yeah, you do.
All right. So, you see, what you'll soon to find out is Morvid Bowen, Vestraya Bowen, as you will call her. Medium height, medium build. She's sitting behind the table, chairs on the other side. Dark auburn hair. It is greased and pulled back very tight. Sharp facial features. Maybe early 30s, you would guess.
Okay.
She's just staring at you. Take a seat. Yes. As you're pulling up the chair, you see 2 small clear glasses and a larger bottle of a dark brown amber liquid. She pushes one of the glasses towards your side of the table and pours it, sets the bottle down. Name?
Lydia Alisat,
Age?
25.
Conscript or volunteer?
Volunteer.
She's writing everything down. What is your nationality?
Falstat.
Good. Getting up from her chair, comes to the other side of the table. I'm just gonna take your heart rate. Starts looking at her watch, taking her heart rate. Any existing medical conditions we should know about?
No Vestraya.
No injury, no illness?
No.
Marital status?
Widowed.
Upon death, who would you like us to contact?
There is no one.
I'm starting to roll up my sleeves and grabbing a needle and a bag. Going to draw some blood. If that's all right with you.
You may.
Arm out, held still. She jabs ya. Starts setting up this bag and drawing blood. We are heading towards war. Not many people choose to be here. What do you truly wish to accomplish fighting for Falstat?
I want to make them pay for taking him.
Your husband? Just kind of looks at you like extreme eye contact for quite a bit. And as she starts pulling out the needle, tying up the bag, she says, "Let that desire for retribution fuel you, but don't let it distract you.
Yes, Vestraya.
If you fall, both you and your husband's memories will be lost." Pushes the glass towards you even further. Pick up mine. For the greater good.
For the greater good.
You may go.
Before you head out, you want to give us just a physical description?
Yes. So Lydia is about 25, mid-20s, 5'7". She has straight light brown hair with lots of flyaways. It's probably in like a side French braid. She's wearing a very... Are we wearing uniforms yet?
Not yet.
Okay. She's wearing a very simple button-up shirt with a very simple skirt, very plain. She has medium green eyes, light freckles across her face, and a soft, resting expression, except when she speaks of how the war killed her husband. She has a death glare. So, yeah.
So you head back, and you essentially on the other side of this room is just a waiting area, and you're just instructed to sit and wait.
I wait.
Back in the other room where the rest of you are, there's a Burks. Burks, Helena. There's a woman stands up, probably somewhere in her mid-50s, though a hard life of farming. It's given her even more of an aged look. The rest of you see this woman she's limping into medical. She's like brown hair that's kind of graying, and you see this woman come into medical as well. She's looking around, and she's kind of standing near the door as she walks in.
Come in.
Of course. What do I do?
Take a seat. I'll be asking a few questions.
Yes, all right.
Same thing, I pour us both a glass, push it towards her.
Well, thank you, dearie. I was a little thirsty.
Keep you warm in this cold weather.
It's really coming down out there.
It is. Full name?
Helena Burks,
Age?
56.
Pause. Helena, are you a conscript or are you a volunteer?
You think I volunteer? Conscript. Sorry, ma'am.
What is your nationality?
Adelian. She just kind of like sips on the drink a little bit.
Not anymore. You belong to the Empire now.
Oh, I thought so I can have some of that.
You can have it. I'm going to take your heart rate, if that's all right. Gets up, comes around the table, same thing.
Your hands aren't cold, are they?
Oh, they're very cold. It's very cold in here.
It's very cold.
I'm sorry. Any existing medical conditions that we should know about, Helena? I see the limp.
It doesn't bug me too much, dearie.
What was it from?
Farming accident.
Does it ever interfere with your daily duties?
Well, not if it's not too cold out.
Marital status?
Widowed. My husband got the letter, and they needed somebody, but he was already dead. So?
Fair enough. Then who, upon death, would you prefer us to contact?
I'd rather you not contact anybody.
Helena, do you have anyone?
I don't need them worrying.
I'm going to draw some blood, if that's all right. It'll just be a little bit for some testing.
You're gonna do something with it.
Yes.
Go ahead. Draw.
And the whole time I'm drawing her blood, it is dead silent in the room.
She kind of hums a little bit to herself.
Oh my gosh.
An old, like, Adelian lullaby.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was... Sorry.
No need to be sorry. Helena, I have no further questions. You may go. Yep, back out the way you came.
All right. She kind of stands up, limps to the door. Trips maybe once or twice.
All right, next.
Outside, there's a pause and then a Modvedev on theme.
It's cricket.
I don't care.
All right. I get up and I walk over.
So you enter into the same space.
Nice place you got here.
It's really not.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Is the seat taken?
No, sit down, please.
All right.
I'm going to ask a few questions. I'm going to do a small medical exam. What is your full name?
On theme, but I prefer cricket. Modvedev.
Like the bug.
Like the bug. Quiet, but loud.
How old are you? Onfi? Cricket?
18.
I don't care. Are you a conscript or are you a volunteer?
I'm a volunteer, baby. I'm gonna be the best mechanic you got in this army.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What is your nationality?
Nationality? I'm from Falstat.
Oh, good. And I'm going to... I didn't say it, but she did pour you the shot and pushed it towards you. I'm going to take your heart rate. Oh, okay. Yep. Right when I'm taking your heart rate. Okay.
What's that?
As I'm counting how many times your heart beats in a minute. Any existing medical conditions we should know about?
I've been hit in my head a few times, but I don't know other than that.
Hit into your head?
Yeah,
Like
like a donkey.
a donkey?
Well, I mean, like a donkey. It was my brother.
Oh.
You'll meet him soon.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, his name's Rock.
And he came with you.
Well, yeah.
Are you married?
To Rock?
No.
No, no. I'm not married. Are you married?
Upon death, other than Rock, who would you like us to contact? Anyone at home?
Well, I guess my mom would like to know.
What is your mother's name?
Annika.
Annika. Very well. Normally, we separate families to avoid conflict of interest on theme cricket.
There's no conflict
Sorry.
of interest here.
Is there not?
There's not.
You don't like your brother?
He doesn't care for me much. I love him.
And if something were to happen to him,
Mm-hmm.
and you were commanded to walk away, would you be able to do that?
What are we talking about? Like,
I-
someone shot him?
Sure. It's
Why would I walk
very
away?
possible.
No, I wouldn't walk away. He's my brother. I'd help him out. I mean,
No conflict of interest, though.
no conflict. Yeah, I'd walk away. I'd walk away.
She finishes drawing your blood.
What are you doing?
You didn't notice.
What's in this drink?
Something to keep you warm. It gets very cold at night. And during the day, pretty much all of the year here.
Sounds lovely.
No further questions, you may go.
Back the way I came?
Back the way you came, there's one door to this room.
Alright.
Cricket, do you want to describe what you look like?
Yeah. I'm a young guy, 18. Probably look a few years younger than that. A couple of years younger than that. I have short, messy, black hair. There's probably grease smudges on my face. Wearing overalls with only one thing hanging on the side, white shirt, but it's beat up. It's basically gray at this point from all the grease stains and stuff from handprints from me wiping myself off. Beat up shoes, beat up pants. Everything I have is kind of a torn, scrappy looking guy, but he's plucky. Yeah.
Lucky.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah. All right, I'll see myself out then. You want me to call the next guy?
Sure.
Who's the next guy?
I don't know. The officer outside will know.
Okay, I'll go ask him. Hey, officer, she wants me to call the next guy.
I can call the next guy.
You can call the next guy. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Just sit down.
Plucky. Medvedev. Roll.
I got it. You go in the room.
How did I get stuck between two brothers?
The luck of the draw.
Luck of the draw. Take a seat.
I take a seat.
Pours the drinks, pushes it over to you. Full name?
Rok Medvedev.
Rock.
R-O-Q. Rok.
Rock? Like
you have
a rock.
You have a hearing problem?
I'm sorry, I just want to make sure that I am pronouncing it correctly.
Rok.
Very good. Age?
25.
Going to start checking your heart rate soon. Alright, and I'm getting up, coming over. Are you a conscript or a volunteer?
A conscript.
But your brother, who I just talked to, is a volunteer.
He's plucky. I was conscripted and he followed. Against my better judgment. Against my mother's will. Against my will.
You didn't want him to come.
No, why would I want my brother to come die in a war that he gains nothing from?
Furthermore, is there any existing medical conditions we should know about? Have you had an injury or an illness of any kind?
I worked in a mine. I was injured every other week, but nothing serious. Existing, my father was killed in a cave-in. Could that be hereditary?
Usually hereditary.
Well, you've seen my brother, so who knows what's going on up here.
Are you married?
No. It's awful for you to bring that up
Well.
with the world.
You need to know that if you were to die.
Are there a lot of single broads in the service? Are you going to pair me up?
Rock. If you were to die, other than your brother, who would you like me to contact?
You can try to contact my mother. I'm sure you have that information already, but I don't know if she would care much. As long as she knows that little Cricket is okay, she'll be happy.
Just kind of
Mommy issues.
Not me.
You can do it.
Mama's boy.
taking an extra long time to just get to the next question.
I'm
and
taking the drink now.
Really?
After that comment.
just starting this blood draw. You all right?
Mm-hmm. It's strong stuff.
It is.
Can I have another?
No.
Oh.
Well, no.
We'll see how it goes.
So I start drawing your
Let it
blood,
ride.
and so more about your brother.
Of course you want to talk about my brother, yeah.
Well, I want to talk
Sure.
about you
Okay.
in relation to your brother.
We're brothers.
Yes, normally we don't let families go together out in the field due to conflict of interest. Do you think you could leave him in the field if you were commanded to by your commanding officer?
I will say no, because I wouldn't leave anybody in the field, if there was anything I think I could do.
But if you got direct orders from your commanding officer,
I would follow the direct orders.
I suppose then I don't have any other questions. Do you have any questions?
One more? Or...
I push mine towards you, the one that I filled for myself, for the greater good.
Thank you. As I walk out, I'll describe my character.
Yes, please. Thank you.
He does not look 25. He looks much older. The mines have done years on my boy Roke. He's fairly tall, 6 foot, maybe more. Broad shoulders, built like a linebacker, very full. Not particularly muscular, but like could obviously, lift a very heavy object because of just how he's built. Very greasy face, greasy beard, bald head. Doesn't like to deal with the just like me. Right? Yeah, he's in a full like jumpsuit. Clearly, they just plucked him right out of the mine and just put him on a truck, put him on a train. Now he's here. That's all.
Okay. So you.
I'm going. I just go back out and sit back down where I was.
Okay.
No words.
Now, are you sitting close to Cricket or?
No.
Okay.
I would have just followed the file. I wouldn't have like avoided him.
Yeah, sure.
But I wouldn't go. I'm not going out of my way to sit next to him.
Fair enough.
Hey, how'd it go? It probably went the exact same way that yours went.
Did you say that you would save me?
She didn't ask.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Wembley. Oliver. There's you all see a red-haired boy stand up. Probably looks no older than 15. He's on the bit of the shorter side, but like kind of a mess of curly red hair, baby face, like really piercing green eyes, and he's got like that same sort of satchel that you guys all have with his belongings, but he's really holding it tight to himself as he sort of stumbles into the room and kind of stands, looks at you, looks at the chair, doesn't wait for any sort of thing. He just kind of comes and sits down.
What is your full name?
Oliver Wembley.
Oliver, you look a little bit shaken up. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
How old are you, Oliver?
18.
Is that true?
Of course it is.
What is your nationality?
I'm from Gale, if that's what you're wondering.
Where's that?
I tell you.
Well, Oliver, I am going to check your heart rate. My hands are cold, I've been told. I apologize.
It's alright.
Do you have any existing medical conditions that we should know about, and an injury or an illness that sticks with you?
No, ma'am.
No? Oh. Marital status?
No, not married. No.
Then who should we contact if you were to pass?
My parents?
Well, their names?
Alyssa? Thomas? Wembley. Of course.
Of course. Your registration papers say that you want to be a medic?
Yes, ma'am.
She opens up the drawer under the table, on the desk, and starts pulling out photos of gruesome battle wounds and surgical openings and really just like amputations, really some nasty stuff. Lay them out in front of him. Take a good look at that.
He leans forward, looking at it.
This is what you'll have to deal with as a medic. And you will have to stay strong through it in order to save lives. Can you handle that?
I can.
She starts pulling up her sleeve. Your first test, blood draw, on me. Have you
Right now?
Right now. Have you had any experience with this before? I will walk you through it.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, she pushes over the supplies, just starts coaching him through it step by step, you know, like 30-degree angle from the vein, right here.
He probably, like, when he goes for it, he probably does, like, miss once.
Steady hands. Breathe. You're all right.
Takes a deep breath.
You got it.
Takes the needle again. Into the arm.
All right. Good. I mean, talk through that, the rest of that. Oliver. Do what you have to do. Not let the terrors you're about to face overwhelm you. You have to figure it out what it is to keep you calm. Your life and others depend on it. Do you understand?
We do.
Then I have no further questions. You may go.
Slowly stands up, making sure to hold his bag close, like the top sack, like the top flap. He is just holding onto that thing tight, and he backs out of the room, looking at you, and you all see him kind of like hit the door on the way out to kind of open up. Goes and sits down.
Ooh, sorry, that was loud.
Who's he sitting next to?
But
Who's he sitting next to?
he's a little bit intimidated by Roke. And as a very obviously young boy, finds someone who has a caring face. So he sits down next to Lydia.
Nice.
I lean over.
He is my son now.
I lean over him. 18, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh. Jaloni, Yannick.
Yes, sir. Walk up to the door and go in.
Hello.
Hello.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
What is your full name? I'm going to be asking you some questions and doing a small medical exam.
Of course.
All right. Full name
Yannick Geloni.
and age.
20.
Yannick, what is your nationality?
Current or hereditary?
Good question. Hereditary.
And he kind of looks a little sheepish and Yistalan.
Yannick, are you a conscript or are you a volunteer here?
Conscript, ma'am.
And as I start checking your heart rate, do you have any existing medical conditions we should know about?
No,
No injury?
not yet.
Illness? No.
No,
Marital status?
no.
Then, upon your death, who would you like us to contact?
My parents, Nicola and Elena Gialloni, 4B University Boulevard, North Barcelona.
Wow.
If it doesn't, you can always also send it to her university box. She's a professor there. Professor of linguistics and ancient history. Or the bakery, either one. It'll get to them eventually. Sorry, I'm
man.
really
Family owns a
nervous.
bakery.
My father, yes. He's a baker.
Shifts from taking notes to coming over and I'm going to draw your blood.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
okay.
Might pinch.
Great.
And
I'm sorry if anything happens.
What do you mean?
I've just never given blood before. And
Well-
sometimes when I get nervous, things happen.
Oh. It's all right. Keep your arm straight.
Okay.
Hold your hand in a fist and squeeze tight.
Okay.
Try to keep it there.
Okay.
I'll go in very gently for a prick. Breathe.
Let's play around with this a bit. Yannick,
Yes.
roll me an instinct check, for me, please.
Okay.
First roll!
Do I add anything?
Just your instinct bonus.
Oh, right. I have one of those. Ha There it is. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. So that is 9.
Okay. So as the needle enters, you like sort of the moisture in the air, and you feel this. The moisture in the air around you guys begins to kind of pull in towards you. And you just take a deep breath. And then you feel the tension release.
Yannick,
Yes, ma'am.
you should know that as a gatherer, your gifts are heavily misunderstood here,
Yeah.
as well as your family's religion.
Oh, we're, well, yes.
Do you believe in the Almighty?
Yes?
Well,
But if the Empire is asking, no.
good. This will be the last time you talk about it here.
Yeah, I saw what happened to that guy on the transport.
It would not go well if your faith were to intervene or cast doubt on the Empire.
Sure. Don't want anything to cast doubt on the Empire.
Not you, not me.
Seems like you understand.
I think so. Do I have to drink that?
No.
Okay, good. I don't want to set anything on fire.
I would not like that.
Thanks.
You may go.
Okay. Oh, what was your name?
Morvid Bowen.
Bowen.
Westraya Bowen. It's my title.
Yes, Vestraya.
Vestraya.
Ma'am, thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Okay. And as he gets up to go, he's this medium to short height. He is wearing a brown 3-piece tweed suit with a white, why not? White bow tie. He has round wireframe glasses. He's very clean. Very well put together. Everything is in its place perfectly. Rock thinks he's hot. No, he has short,
You think he's hot.
curly brown hair that's like meticulously parted to one side. He's got like on his vest a pocket watch that is of Adelian make. Yeah, he's very slight, bookish, and not excited to be in the wilderness.
I don't think anyone is.
And he just goes. Oh, and he has like a little, like newsy-esque cap as
Cute.
well.
Nice.
Cute.
That he's been holding nervously in his hands the whole time.
So there's a number of other people that come through, the new recruits. It takes over probably an hour and a half. You guys are just kind of sitting here, and the benches are hard, they're cold, and there's not much talking, and if it is, it's silenced by the guard. But with registration complete, you're all filed in single file line to your new home for the next 3 months. The Straya Fitz leads you toward the northern sector. Oh, wait. Let's see if it works. Having some connection issues with
Oh no.
sound stuff, so.
Well, I can write. Here we go. Maybe. There we go.
Wait.
Battery 100%.
Nice.
Nice.
Good in charge.
Is that Australia?
Battery. 100%.
What is your title again?
Vastria.
Yours is Fastraya
Yes.
as well? Okay.
Where were we? Sorry. The rain has made the tight spaces between the barracks a muddy slog. After a quarter of an hour, you see a man standing out front of a large tent labeled C8. Home, sweet home. The man either hasn't noticed his cigarette has gone out due to the rain or just doesn't care. The lieutenant introduces him. This is Rychek Dmitry Kislov, and he will be your sergeant for the duration of your training here at Tekravos. Sheik? Da. Thank you, sir. Dmitry gives a salute to his superior, and once he returns it, Fitz makes his way back south in the rain. I see you've been out in the rain. That's good. You have 5 minutes to drop your things in the barracks. Men on the left, women on the right. This is not charity. I do not tolerate any fraternization. You are property of state, and therefore may not show favoritism to just one member of this unit. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Sir.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
You will change into the uniform provided by you at the edge of your bunk. You are down to 4 minutes.
Oh, okay.
We're walking.
I'm going.
You all head inside, men to the left, women to the right. There's like this huge just divide in the tent. And all of your bunks are labeled with your names, just runs down alphabetically. And on each end of the bed is a folded up uniform that's set there. So, what are we doing right now?
Well,
Yes.
if it's
Going all the way to
Oliver would be last, so he has to walk
He does.
past me. So as I'm putting my stuff down, just because Roke is not a kind soul, he like notices that he's coming by, notices that he's being sheepish, and like purposefully, as he's behind me, I just like lurch backward and shove him.
Kind of stumbles back.
So I make it look like an accident, but like I'm very clearly shoving him.
You're so mean.
Yeah,
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, move along.
it's okay. He likes to hit stuff.
No fraternization.
I've never fraternized in my life.
He just said it. Remember what they said about being shot on sight?
I don't know what.
You want to be shot on sight, Cricket?
What's fraternizing?
You're gonna get shot on sight if you keep acting like this.
I look at Yannick. I'm like, you look clean. What's fraternizing?
I don't. And he just kind of turns and goes to the end of the line where his bed is and starts getting.
He's not.
I
changed.
figured that clean guys would know what's up, but
Just put your stuff down and go outside.
okay.
I think I on the women's side.
Yes.
My bunk's probably like first or something
Yep.
like that. So I just immediately just start doing things and whatever, and just kind of taking in the other women around me. Is it just Helena, or is it
So there's Helena, and there's a number, but you guys are close to the front
okay?
where your names are at.
Right. Okay.
So you see, like, the obvious limp as well. She's struggling a little bit here to put the uniform on. By the way, I should say everybody's uniform, some of them fit, some of them don't.
Great.
Just is what it is.
Yeah.
Assuming mine's a little tight.
Little tight. Little tight.
Mine's a little big.
Yep.
Get a little give here.
Yeah. I imagine that I am probably one of the first people to change just because of the nature of my life before this. I'm just kind of just done, and I'm also near the entrance, so I just probably would make my way out there
Okay.
as soon as possible.
Yeah, Yannick meticulously takes his three-piece suit off and lays it flat and folds it
my
very
gosh.
neatly, and then begins to put his new uniform on, and it is way too big. There's like a stab mark on the left flap of the shirt,
Yes,
for
yes.
lack of a better word, right at the heart level. It's like, oh shoot. We'll mend that later. Oh, it just
Oh, you
Makes-
got a stab
makes
mark?
himself.
That's
presentable.
awesome.
Yeah.
As soon as Rook's changed, he's outside, in the rain, in the cold, whatever.
Yes. So everyone else, you guys kind of line up. Back at medical. Thomas Leopold sits down in the interview chair. He kind of walks in, and he does the cool teacher thing. Flips it around, sits down.
Cool teacher thing.
Bowen, we need to get checked. There's a boy in this last group that may have some medical prowess. His mother was a surgeon in Desdeshard before she fell in love with an idiot of a farmer and they moved to Gale. That was over 16 years ago before... In any case, you will be... excuse me. In any case, this boy, Oliver, stupid enough to get himself enlisted. But he has promised as your assistant. As such, you will be joining the latest recruits. Memory serves, you didn't actually go through boot camp.
No.
I need you to make sure the boy doesn't die. That's all. Teach him what you can.
Oh no.
Don't hold his hand. He's a soldier now, after all. He stands up. And I wouldn't keep Kislov waiting. He's temporarily your senior officer. So be on your best and all that. Kind of walks towards the door and ducks back in. C8.
Yes, Kivos.
So, you join up with the crew as they are on a forced march currently
Oh no.
around the camp. It's raining. You guys are you have begun your training right away. Dmitry Kislov does not fool around, and it is muddy and it's hard to get through this stuff. You see more of the camp as you kind of are running through here. Let's roll some dice.
Yay, dice.
Give me some alacrity checks.
Okay.
Oh, 0?
Oh.
We're at 0.
Yes.
What does that do? Does it change something?
You just look at that bonus, you would at level 1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
9.
9 as well.
6.
6.
Also 9.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Not this guy.
What is wrong with us?
So the both Morphid and Morvid. So we did go with the D.
Yes.
Morvid and Lydia, you guys start to fall behind, and the
I look at you like. You see me asking questions in my face because I can't hide it. I'm just like, just totally ignore you. Okay.
Man, I can't wait to fraternize these enemies.
Oh man.
This forced march goes on for about an hour and a half. It's getting late. You guys are hungry. Probably haven't eaten much all today. And eventually, Kislov finally pulls up to the mess tent and says, "Dinner, 10 minutes."
I go in.
It is a madhouse in here, by the way. People are scrambling. It is. You get your food and you try. Like if you don't get to it, you will not eat.
Okay.
Ain't my kind of place. Grab a bowl and I scramble through the line. Out of my way! I'm hungry! No fraternizing!
Rook's doing the same thing. Like not the no fraternizing part, but like
Sure.
the same. Just
So he
like,
is fraternizing.
no fraternizing. I'm being angry. Get out of my way!
And Rook
So
is
sorry.
like, Rook's in front of me, so I'm like, kind of like making my way behind him.
He's like just mimicking whatever I said.
He likes to push.
Come on now, move along.
I'm
Yeah, move along!
gently pushing, but like also
I'm not
being like,
being
excuse me,
violent.
I'm so sorry. Like I'm just like.
I'm not being violent, but I'm pushing. Like it's
Sure.
not targeting, but it's people are moving.
I grab Oliver and drag him with me.
Oh
Like,
no.
you're coming with me.
Okay.
Let's go!
What'd you say your name was?
Cricket.
Like the bug?
Like the bug. Quiet but loud. We'll get to that later.
As we get to the line or whatever, I like reach behind me and grab him like by the neck and just like push him in front of me. To
And you're holding on to Oliver.
My face is like pushing up against people.
pick up against the glass.
You essentially dragging both of them.
Yeah.
As you kind of pull them forwards.
Oliver, right?
That's yeah.
You'll stick with me and you'll just stick with me.
I'm like pushing it because now he's stopped and now I'm pushing him down the line. Like
Sure.
Sure. This is not a
So
place
funny.
As to be expected, the gruel in front of you, it'll fill you up.
Wow, just like Mom, man.
to. Rock's going to town. Like,
This is amazing.
like somebody's pushed their plate away and he's just like,
Oliver, what's wrong? Eat up. Come on.
He's like watching you both. Thank you for all the noises. I'm sure it picks up really
You
great.
missed a spot.
Shay, I'm so sorry.
Yannick definitely lets everyone go before him. He just like
so you're hungry.
gets out of people's way, like just doesn't push, doesn't do any of that rough stuff, and just kind of gets to the end of the line and takes whatever's left, and
There's not much.
definitely like a huge sigh of great. This looks great.
You say that out loud. Are you at our table?
No,
Are you at my table?
I'm at a table, probably alone, sitting on like the last 6 inches of whatever table is left, and just like trying to stomach this soup of gruel, wishing he had bread to dip in it, rather.
The sergeant comes by, looks at you, looks at the thing, hits your back. You need your strength.
Does he surprise me?
Probably.
Can I roll an instinct to see if
Yes, you
anything
can.
weird happens?
Please.
He's like a skunk.
Please do. That's right.
Like a skunk. Oh yeah.
Oh, good. A 5.
Oh no.
Unless that's bad.
I think it's
I think it's bad.
depends on
It's at
what
12.
you want to do.
So there's like some lamps that are kind of in here, and there's one that's kind of hanging, like a gas lamp, and as soon as he hits you, you see like the flame of that gas lamp like shoot out and back, and the sergeant looks at you and just narrows his eyes.
And then he just puts his head down and tries to go back to eating.
They did not tell me that I would have one of your kind in my unit.
Sorry, sir. I can't control it yet.
You will be careful.
Yes, sir.
Did I see this?
You guys are way too into that food at this
Did
point.
I see it happen?
That depends on like in this space. Like you're in a corner, right? Where you're sitting, Yannick.
Yeah, like at the end of whatever line of people there is, probably.
You probably, if you didn't see it, you probably felt some heat. I guess that's about it. But like, I mean, the noise and the heat
It's
kind of
crazy.
made it kind of like looked.
It's the zoo.
But you all see that the sergeant is just staring daggers at Yannick.
As soon as the sergeant walks away, I come over to you, Yannick, and I sit down across the table.
Ma'am?
I did tell him, but he skims over my reports.
Oh. Okay.
Don't let it get to you. It'll only make it worse.
Okay. I'll try not to. You just surprised me, that's all. I'll try not to be as surprised next time. This is really disgusting. Do you have any? Is there any salt?
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, right?
That is what they say.
Okay.
So you guys finish up your meals, unless anybody else want to say anything, do anything here. Good. The sergeant says, up, back to tent.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Oliver. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
When I say to do something, you say,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
back to tent.
Yes, sir.
Everybody follows the sergeant back. It's an early bed. Lights out. A week of physical training.
Oh, man.
You are not touching a weapon at this point.
Good.
I need persistence rolls.
Oh, man. Oh, this is not gonna go well.
This is probably not gonna go well for me.
Oh, wait, never mind. Technique's the one I'm really bad at.
Not loud.
I'm just leaving the rain on because it's just raining.
9.
Wait.
Always
Wait,
right.
Sorry.
hold for applause.
Could have been worse.
Hold. It's that
I'm embodying
water
my
collecting.
character.
Yeah.
Brooks accepted the rain.
All right.
He embraces the rain.
12.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Dude!
I rolled 2 5s, and I have a +2.
Oh.
I had total 7.
All right.
I needed 20.
9.
I got 10. Oh, sorry.
Skip.
8.
All right.
Amazing.
You guys pace yourselves. It's forced marches. It's push-ups. It's sit-ups. It's
I'll hide the label.
Unbranded.
Oh no, it's on both sides.
Oh no, I was
Hold
having
it in my
this.
hand.
We're not getting paid.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's so good.
You're alright. Thank you, buddy. I mean,
Crack a cold one in Falstat.
Falstat is a cold one.
That's right.
Everything's cold here.
When you're with me, Oliver, it's gonna be a good time.
So a week of that. Following this, obstacle training. Tires. You're crawling under things. The gun's shooting over top of you. I need bravery checks.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
No, that was not it.
No. Fire and lightning.
Nope.
Ooh. Oh dear. That is a 2.
I'm kicking butt right
12.
3.
now.
Man, I knew this was going to be fun, but I didn't know it was going to be this fun.
It is
I'm
the
crying.
sound, like as you're crawling underneath the barbed wire, the sound of this of the weapon shooting over you, the blasts, the constant yelling, you just can't take it, and it is getting to you. You will both lose 5 max IP until our next level.
Wow.
5.
Max IP.
Who?
You can totally say no.
Yes.
Would this be a situation that might call for something weird happening?
Ooh. Go ahead. Give me another.
Just because
instinct check.
I'm
Yeah.
as low as I possibly
Yeah,
can.
give me an
on
instinct check.
that. And you said it's muddy? Okay.
Yep. It's not stopped raining since you guys got here.
Perfect. Oh, that's bad too. I'm rolling all ones for a 5.
The earth, as you're crawling, the earth underneath you begins to just like pull up, and that's what actually causes Lydia, like, to kind of, you get stuck in this as you're and you can't and because of all of this, just on top of that, and you cannot move and all of those things. It's just everything is in your head right now. Both of you then are at your breaking point through this.
What is happening and why can't I move?
Sorry. So sorry. That was my fault.
You can do that?
Yes. I can't control it yet.
Will you please work on it?
I'm trying.
This is too much. There's too much noise.
I know it's really loud here. And I try and stop.
It's like trying to think when you're like when
Are
you
you
realize
stressed?
you're breathing,
Stop.
and you remember that you're breathing. I'm like, why am I thinking about that I'm breathing?
And now all the mud is frozen. Shoot. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to get out of this. We need to keep moving.
Okay.
Can I do anything to try to make it move or no?
You just wait. Essentially,
Okay.
what happens, and eventually, it
Wait.
just
You know, when you think about it, or stop thinking about it, the blasting just kind of becomes white noise after a while.
It does not become white noise for me. We have to keep going.
Tune it out.
Tune it out. I don't know how to do that.
There we go.
I'm just like,
One
she's
with
trying
the
her
mud.
best, but it's not going well.
the rest of you are okay through this. This is not fun. This is not what you signed up for. As an essentially coming through an officer program to this, it is less than desirable. After the physical training is completed, you're all on this. This is the third week. You are in, essentially brought into classrooms.
Oh, good.
You are taught strategy, the ins and outs of the military, lots of propaganda, lots of propaganda, and then just like, you know, general subjects. They essentially what you do is eventually at the end of this. Well, first of all, we'll play it like this. So about a week of these things, and the last day of the week, you were all given an aptitude test. So I need everybody to roll me a logic check. Yeah, go ahead with the logic check.
Two.
10.
I got an 8.
A 4.
Reading all the same.
5.
For a bookish guy, I'm pretty dumb.
You didn't absorb the propaganda.
No, I resisted.
Second part of the test comes out. I need you all to roll me instinct checks.
Oh, much better. Great.
No.
It covered my instinct.
1
Beautiful.
total.
Ah!
Beautiful.
Wow.
Shoot.
You said instinct?
I got it.
A 3.
I guess we don't need marching while we're inside. Everybody's always
They're marching
teams
outside.
while-
Outside
yeah,
marching.
There's always marching.
There's always marching. It's always.
I'm clearly better at marching.
7.
7. How are we doing this?
One.
Mm-hmm.
Just a single
That's
one.
Beautiful. And yours was, I'm sorry.
A 3.
Okay.
Are you cheating off of me?
I kick his desk foot.
Stop fraternizing.
You are after the test. You guys are sent back to your barracks to essentially await until tomorrow. Is there anything that anybody wants to do in the meantime?
Rock is drinking the Kool-Aid. Like, he got conscripted, he was salty about it, saying, like, he doesn't want to die for this, like, for a nobody war. He's totally, the propaganda works for him. He's definitely a much more willing participant now. Almost, he's sort of in his element. He's happy to be here. He's not going to appear happy to be here. But that's his, he works well in the rain. He wants it to keep raining. Push him that much harder.
You're getting it. This is the life. I'm kicking back, talking with Oliver about all the different mechs and my dreams of building my own and all the different things that I can do for this empire if they just let me, you know? Man, the dream.
Well,
You might be the first mech pilot who wet the bed till he was 12.
You may be the first mech pilot. Shut up!
Just
I
saying.
didn't wet the bed till I was 12. I was 11.
Probably not a lot of mech pilots. What
I
the-
did the same thing.
I knew that was good.
I knew you were cool,
He
Oliver.
looks at Rock and goes,
Surrounded by a bunch of
Why don't you
bed
go?
wetters.
Why don't you go
Ooh.
pretend you're an airplane outside again?
He tries to not look offended, and he pretends to just relax.
"Did you volunteer?"
Of course, I volunteered. Who wouldn't volunteer? This is the life. It's either this or mining. You know, and there's nothing for me in the mines. Yeah, there's rocks. Yeah, I'm not interested in.
He
rock.
looks over at your brother.
I'm interested in this rock, but not like rocks. You know, Rock on the other hand, you know, he's more simple-minded. He likes the mines, you know? I won't go too deep into it, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't the life for me. And everyone knew it. Especially Mom.
Are we bunked, or is he next to me? Are we single bed?
It's single beds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's why Mom always loved me best. She knew I was destined for great things.
I just reach over and just with one arm and with ease, just push him out of his bed. directly onto the ground. I'm not even. It's not registering.
Look, when I get my hands on some gear, I'm gonna build the biggest mech and then I'm gonna punch you in the
I'm
face.
gonna
with
wet the bed.
it. I have not wet the bed in 3.5 years.
It's a good
Oliver-
streak you have going.
That's right.
Oliver just begins to
Done with
like
that.
it starts at like a low chuckle, and then he just like starts like this all out laughter, which is the most sound you've heard from him since you guys have come.
Yeah. Now we're fraternizing.
I got a brother too.
You got a brother. Where's he at?
Oh,
Where's that at?
Gale, you ever hear of it?
Nope. Sounds cool. I guess I shouldn't, out of character, I shouldn't be using the word cool. It's not very appropriate.
I mean, you're a
That's legit,
plucky
bro.
guy.
The fantasy world.
He's a plucky guy.
I'm a plucky guy. I'm making up
He's
these
coining.
terms.
Yeah, he's coining cool.
Yeah, so like
trendy.
I have this term. It's like cool, you know, because it's like cold here, and I like that a lot. So I say it for things that I like.
I can't say that I like it at all.
Man, and that's hot. It's hot, baby.
The weather here is mild compared to.
So they mean the same thing.
No, hot's bad.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't want to be hot. You want to be cold.
okay.
Is it warm where you come from?
In the summers.
Listen.
Like it doesn't snow all year round?
Nope.
Oliver, I've seen Morvid give you the eye. I think she might be interested in you.
Oh my goodness.
Can we hear them?
That woman is old.
I've seen. I've seen
He's
crazier
a boy.
things.
He's a boy.
You know the
Mormon is an
type.
officer.
You know the type of man Mom was interested in.
Let's
Not old guys.
We're not talking about mother.
But yeah, I think you should, maybe ask her out.
She's
Get some gruel.
she's
at
gonna
the
be
mess
like
hall.
training me in the medical stuff.
Is that
Are
good?
you like a doctor?
Oh, I'm
I have this thing.
Oh yeah,
It's like a boil.
he's had that for a
That's-
while.
I don't think I can help you with that.
So you're not a doctor. Got it. No, it's good. Yeah, you're good.
Anyway, my brother's older than me too.
Did he like to hit you a lot?
No.
Oh yeah. Neither did mine. I start laughing. Like, what am I talking about? Yeah, he hit me all the time. I think I might be a little messed up in the head. Because
Oliver does that very uncomfortable laugh where he's not sure if we should laugh.
I space off and I look into the zero.
Hey, brothers fight. You just happen to not be very good at it. So.
I'm telling you, why? As soon as I can build a mech, I'm gonna build the biggest mech and I'm gonna punch you in the face with it.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to get some gear. You'll see. You'll see.
Have you done your anthem yet today?
My anthem?
Did you write down the Falstat anthem like you were supposed to do?
Oh, the anthem. Yeah, how's that go again?
You didn't take notes?
I mean, I didn't do very well in that last section.
Neither did I. That's why I was asking you if you did.
Okay.
Wrote it down.
Where are we again?
The anthem?
Yeah, where?
Did you write it down? We were in that class for like a week. You didn't write it down once?
Just
Just forget it.
Just-
I'll get it from somebody else.
So you didn't write it down either. Here I thought.
I didn't I was focused on the other parts of the lesson.
Yeah, you were focused on something. I'll tell you what. Probably the back of your eyelids.
I go back to napping.
Anybody else doing anything?
I am just poring over what is going on tomorrow in our schedule?
Essentially, they're assessing everything that you guys have tested on.
Got it.
To see where you best fit.
Okay, I am just pouring over all of the information that we have learned, and I might get up when nobody's looking and just try to punch my pillow, but it's very very weak. Like which is like she's trying so hard, but it's like a like, it's just like a you know.
Give me a technique check.
Sure.
You break your neck.
No. No way. Okay, 12.
12?
Yeah.
You're like doing it for a bit. Then you're just like all the frustration that you felt in the past few weeks. The fact that you're here at all. Just one big like just like a haymaker into this. And like you hit it and like the pillow's kind of up against the wall. So like right on like kind of like on the edge of the bed frame. You just kind of it's loud.
There we go. That's it. That's what I was talking about.
Do we hear it on our side?
Oh yeah.
Everything just goes dead silent.
You hear a couple thumps on our side too. Like we start. Me and my brother.
Sorry, I did not mean to make it that hard.
I thought it was a good hit. Is your hand all right?
Yes.
Let me look.
It's already like kind of swelling around the knuckles.
Maybe you could get Yannick to cool it down for you. Cold would be best.
I thought we were stuck in the bunks for the evening.
Right. I'll go outside and wrap up some snow in a cloth and come back with it.
Thank you.
Has over the last couple of weeks has Helena improved at all? Has she been struggling?
Yeah, she's been
Has she been shocked yet?
Oh no! I feel like we would have known about
She
that.
has followed orders.
Oh, good. Good.
But
I don't want her to be shocked.
they're keeping a watch on her because she's a weak link, is where it comes down to. You know, your colleague wouldn't quite approve.
Yes. You would see through like these couple of weeks of testing, Morbid is doing what she's told, but she's also keeping an eye on Helena and Oliver. And just watching and watching and knowing it's not getting any better, stops watching after a while.
Okay. Anything from you, Yannick?
Are we like, what's my question? Is there a commanding officer in the bunk
No, not
area?
currently.
Okay. I think Yannick is just writing in a journal of some kind, practicing his haikus. They're really bad, but he's just trying to take in the ambiance of the
Bickering.
bickering, the punching, the limping, the rain,
The hunger.
the hunger,
Cold.
the cold. Yeah, just working on a letter home.
Okay.
He doesn't quite. He hasn't gotten the courage to ask if he's allowed to write home, but he's writing anyway, and will send if and when he's able to.
Okay. Eventually, the sergeant does enter the tent and says, "Lights out! Weapons training in the morning." So, you all, some of you sleep well, some of you have more restless sleep. That hand hurts.
Yeah.
But in the morning,
Is that how
You-
Rock snores?
Yeah.
wait, I need that sound again. Beautiful. All night.
My pillow's just
Oh,
like my
excellent.
pillow's just slightly damp in the morning because there have just been tears
Oh.
streaming down my face like most of the night.
Can Yannick gather the air around his head to make him stop?
To make me stop breathing.
To suffocate him?
I'm kidding.
War criminal.
I need my rest.
That's right, absolutely. In the morning, the sergeant enters. Grab your things. And he leads you all into the, oh, I'm blanking on the name. Firing range.
The fire range.
Pew pew.
As we're like getting up to go, I purposefully let him walk in front of me and then step in front of Oliver to separate them. As a tactic to keep things quiet.
Okay. So you are all out. The snow, or excuse me, the rain has been changing slightly to more of a nice sleet.
Winter mix.
Yes.
Delightful.
It is getting colder out here. So you're kind of like bundled up,
like
but your
home.
hands, especially that hand today, with it like you're trying to cover as much as you can because like it's stiff and it's hurting, and the cold does not help. The sergeant kind of, whoa,
Bless you.
coughs.
Too
Sergeant
many bubbles.
coughs. Shows you out before you. Essentially, so you have like this long firing range, and there's like multiple parts to this because they have different types of trainings and all that. But he, there's some other there's other privates which I guess so. Yes, we never actually told you guys you're currently. You would all be known as Skilfs. SKILF as a private. You are temporarily demoted.
Oh, that stinks, man. It's so wrong. She's just swallowing her pride every day, every minute.
It's an honor to be a skilf in the Falstat army. I don't want to hear that it's not.
I didn't say that in character.
Maybe I didn't either.
But you are essentially there's a number of these skills around who are kind of helping out a little bit. That they've been in. Obviously, they're not just like new recruits. But you are all handed weapons. Like everybody here is handed weapons, including everyone else in your barracks. But they're all different. And Kislav kind of explains. Due to your aptitude tests, this is what you will be using. Use it well.
Yes, sir.
So, Yannick, you were handed a knife.
Okay. I've used
buddy.
knives. Dad has lots of knives. Can't be that bad.
A gun would only distract you from whatever it is you do.
Sure. What do I do with... I'll figure it out.
you are handed a rifle. You point and shoot.
Yes, sir.
Cricket, you're handed a weapon unlike most of these things here. It looks like a rifle, but it has sort of like kind of like conductors on the side, like metal rods that kind of come out, and you kind of shocks you a little bit as you kind of touch it.
Conductors. What do we got here? I'm gonna shoot lasers. Is lasers a thing?
Pew pew.
What are you talking about?
I had a dream, I guess. What does it do? I mean, I assume it shoots, but the conductors on the side, it's interesting. It's not like a normal rifle.
So the other Vistria, Fitz, is here as well, and he kind of explains to you that is a Falstat. That's a Falstat specialty there.
That
Don't point it at just anybody. He takes it from you.
we
He aims down the in the firing range, not too far, but as he pulls the trigger, like lightning, kind of just like electricity, kind of arcs off these like conductors, and just kind of blasts the target that he was looking at.
I like it.
This is no toy.
Let me try.
This is no toy. The sergeant says.
It's not a toy, okay. Looks pretty fun.
Morphin.
Yes.
So your fellow Vistria comes over to you, and he's got a revolver in his hand, and he's holding the barrel, and he's like, "I'm sorry."
It's all right. I've not been much of a shot. Anyway.
Oh, he pulls out a knife to give you as well.
Yeah.
It's more than that other guy got.
You, large one.
Yes, sir.
He walks over and picks up a. You've used shotguns before.
Yeah, in the mine.
In the mine.
To shoot the mine rats. The canaries.
They're not much bigger
Gotta be
than 3
careful with
meters.
those acoustics, though. Things could fall.
Huh?
2 meters?
Yeah.
2 meters. I couldn't remember.
It's okay.
But this looks like it has essentially a clip on the bottom, and it's an odd sort of looking weapon. But he says, "This is good for you. You point, you run, you shoot."
Up close and personal. I like it.
And he points to the shield that's on the ground next to you. Pick this up, please.
Nice. And I put it on my back. I take the gun.
Do me, everybody. Let's. You guys are yes.
I'm so sorry. He's still reading.
That's okay.
Did you say that I also get a cavalry saber?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'll have that as. I apologize.
That is okay.
So, you guys are all kind of lined up in the firing range, and that's when all of the sounds start. People are shooting. Give me. Everybody make attack rolls, using the bonus that you would for your weapons.
What does the rifle have again?
That is so it's a technique. So go ahead and just make a technique check right now.
Great. Okay.
Technique for the knife as well.
Yes.
Okay. 7.
Stand there and you're just there's like dummies and you're just kind of. We'll get back to you.
7.
7.
13.
And everybody, like, when the trigger pulls, it kind of like, you can see Cricket's hair do that like thing where
Nice.
Did you see that? Rock! Did you see that? No.
Oh my gosh.
I do it again.
7 for the revolver.
kind of get some shots off. It feels pretty steady in your hand. So.
13.
Yeah, I mean, you essentially, before the sergeant can stop you, you're just unloading the whole clip.
I'm like going out to the dummy with the riot shield. Back to the riot shield.
I'm trying to hit Rock with my...
Player on player.
Stop.
Set to stun.
I was just aiming.
That is much more damage than I can heal.
You are instructed, so the lieutenant comes over to you and says, Jaloni, right?
Close enough, sir.
See this field out there? I want you to,
The equivalent of God
he
bless
looks around,
in this area.
and there is a, like, just kind of underneath, like half underneath one of the benches that's out here. It's a bucket that's just full of rainwater now because it's been sitting out here. He brings it over and he sets down. Will you take that? Would you hit that target?
Hit that target? Mm-hmm. With that.
Mm-hmm.
That target. With this. Okay. I'll try. I've never hit anything before. Okay, time to shine. Papa, can you see me?
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
I will try to gather it.
Okay. Yep. It's a bit of a slow start, but it's like this, like as it kind of the water, you kind of focus and give me a instinct check.
Ooh. That was not great. 7.
Kind of like the ball of water kind of rises out of this bucket. You're concentrating and like sometimes it'll like a part of it kind of like you're kind of like bring it back in. And then you look out towards the target and begin to form this water into almost a spear in and of itself. Give me one more logic or instinct check.
That is a 7 again.
You release it. And you all see this there's this like spear of water that flies through the air, and when if you would throw a bucket of water at something, it would just splash, but at this target, it pierces through it before it dissipates behind it.
Have I ever seen anything like this before?
You probably have not.
That was freaky.
Have I?
Can you teach me how to do it?
I barely know how to do it myself. But I don't think it's something that anyone can learn. Sorry.
He was born with it.
If we took your ability to shoot water and my coil shot, we combined the two of them.
Lightning and water.
I need to start hanging out with you more.
No fraternizing.
So you do know what that means.
They're not paying you to do this. They're not paying you to shoot at the target.
Have I seen anything like what he just did?
You know the stories.
Okay.
It is not something very common anymore.
Right.
But the gatherers have been in the war, both in Adelia and Falstat. So seeing one in action just confirms that this does actually exist.
Also, did you need my 7?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
It's okay.
apologize.
7 total.
Yeah, so you you bring the rifle up and shaky at first, especially with that hand being sore.
Yeah.
But Helena says to you, take a deep breath and hold it.
Okay.
Do it with me.
I thought I shot it.
No, do it with me.
She's a little shaky.
Hold it in. Let it go. So the targets, they have kind of shaped of, like a human shape, and you shoot, and it hits right directly through the center.
Thank you. And I imagine that every time that I shoot my rifle, all of her hair that's in her braid just gets like messier and messier, and there's just more and more flyaways like every single time.
You shoot enough coyotes, you know what you're doing.
Yeah. She like blows a piece out of her face. Thank you.
So, the sergeant says, "It is time for mock battle." I think we'll take a break.
Mock battle.
That's not for us. That was for Matt.
Got it.
And welcome back. So your sergeant essentially lines you guys up and like kind of makes everybody in different groups, and the 5 of you are set against a wall down in this sort of training yard, and there are 3 other soldiers on the far side. Ones you have not met, ones that are not part of this recruitment group. And the sergeant says, "If you want to learn, you do it the hard way." Essentially, for the rules of this one, for this engagement, is that there are... it's non-lethal. So if you die, you're not going to die. You guys are using blanks, and sort of kind of applies. Your gathers essentially are going to be like they're gonna hit, but they're going to be off to the side.
Sure.
But mechanics will still stay the same. We're not going to get into mechanics tonight. For those out there in the chat, we'll give you some stuff about that in Instagram, other social media, and some other things. But this is not D&D. This is a different system called Ordinance. So you may have some questions, and that's part of the fun. But we are going to get started. Give me 2 seconds. I'll get our ambiance.
We all are.
We're good.
It's
Gonna do it every time I do
I had a
that.
vision of the world.
That's the wrong world.
Is not the right world.
I need you all to give me a combat order check. That is an alacrity check, if you remember.
You're that's not
Oh yeah. Do you want it? I can get it.
I wrote them down,
Oh. Wow.
so I don't have to ask for it. every
I
time.
would not like to keep track of initiative, so who wants to do it?
I'll do it.
Initiative? You mean combat?
Combat order. I said initiative because
Alacrity?
alacrity.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Somebody is going to keep track. It won't be me, but somebody.
I've got it right here.
Okay. I'm not first, so
I
somebody
rolled
was-
11.
Somebody high. It's probably you.
2 seconds here. Well, yeah, you can write it down. Give me a second here.
5.
I also have 5. What is your alacrity? I also have 0, so what are we gonna do?
Okay, ready?
Okay, do you do rock,
Oh,
paper,
do you have your
scissors,
coin, Cricket?
Correct.
Oh, my coin!
Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
shoot?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh
Rock,
my
paper, scissors, shoot.
goodness. Okay.
Maybe. Yannick.
Oh, 80.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the coin.
80.
We gotta flip the coin actually.
Gotta flip the coin.
We can. Lacia. Yes. My IP is 75.
I'm back to 80.
I had 10.
10. For cricket.
Okay, so you're gonna have to put these a little bit. I know you kind of did that. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. So who was 10 to 12?
11.
10.
Okay. So we have Yannick and Cricket,
We have a baby.
and then 7 and 9,
9.
and the range breaker
Oh no.
is 8.
The range breaker.
Try shooting through this range breaker.
Promise.
Eight.
Range breaker.
Wow.
Stop.
4 to 6.
That would be us.
5.
And she's ahead of me now.
We did.
Before either of them actually is the Vanguard.
Ugh,
I'm more worried about the range breaker.
it's a vanguard.
And then
Not
Have
you?
5s.
You're not a
Yeah.
Vanguard?
No, I'm a maverick.
Man, usually got.
and then 1 to 3.
That's all of us.
Where did you fall? Did I miss yours?
9.
9, that's right. Yeah, so down at the bottom, down at the bottom is the Maverick.
No, not me.
Not
the
her.
other one.
Oh boy.
All
I mean
right.
that other one.
So
Real maverick.
at the top of the order, I'm gonna let you call it out, Yannick, because I
All right.
have many things going on.
Sure,
here,
sure.
so-
You're good. You're good. Yannick
Come on.
is up first, and is that red hex fire?
It is fire.
All right.
Wow.
Yannick will spend 1 wherewithal point and move toward the fire.
Do we do this?
Wait, give me 2 seconds. I'm frozen.
I don't think it's touchscreen.
You can always just do dice, guys.
Where are you?
I'm okay with like I can update. So if we want to put like tokens down
I
too,
mean, it makes
do
it
that.
easier for you, no? One less
Yeah,
thing
thanks.
to worry about.
But I have to. I'm moving it for the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll move over to the fire, and I have to be in the same hex, right? That's how that works again.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll move over to the fire. And I will. That was 1 wherewithal point.
I'll get there eventually on the map.
I am down to 5. I will gather, spending 3 more points. And then I will regroup, spending 1 more point.
Okay.
Which brings us to cricket.
The metal?
Oh yeah, no.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on now.
Sorry, I'm frozen right now. It's loading. It's loading.
If this is the hard way, I wonder what the easy way is. Because this sounds great to me. I say as I need a thing
Forgot
to
we were on it digital.
mark me.
That one.
And I
Quiet
move
but loud.
quiet but loud, baby. Okay, so
All
1,
D4s.
2, 3, 4. Is this cover?
Yes, it is. So you would spend, if you want the cover, you'll spend a wherewithal to do so.
He doesn't get any cover standing behind it, right?
Okay, so if I go 1,
Correct.
2,
How
6
close
moves,
do you
right?
have to be to?
6, 1, 2,
Yes.
4, 5, 6. Move again.
However he
3,
feels.
4, 5, 6. And then
He's moving.
I'm pinging so I can see where some of this stuff is at. There. Looks
So
like
that's-
it is
3, 4. You said I use 1 to hunker down.
correct. Yep.
So that puts me down to 3. I'm at 3 wherewithal because I'm hunkering down.
This is fun.
Which brings it to move it.
All right, so you guys are sort of making your positions as you are running up through here. Hopefully the system keep up. All right. Yes, Morbid.
Can I pass through a teammate's
Yes, you can do that.
space?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then I choose not to.
And then I don't.
And then I
I will use my wherewithal to move, to defend, and 1 to regroup.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Great.
Brings us to R.
So the range breaker is going to use spend a wherewithal to move a little bit here.
So exciting.
So I'm counting my hexes. Right here. Whoa.
Oh.
Come on. I need a mouse. And is going to roll an attack. Let's see. Yes, cricket. Just at you. So pulls up his rifle.
You gonna shoot at me? Little
Now,
old me?
Are you in cover? You spent the point for cover.
I
correct?
did.
All right. So how this will work is I will roll my attack. You will roll a d4 and subtract from that.
I did.
And it may not count. May not work too well here. But go
Do I
ahead.
have medium armor?
Well, that's against the damage, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cover is just the.
3.
So I rolled a quick maths. I rolled 12. So the 3 will not bring it down to where it needs to be. So you will take the damage. Or how this works, inevitability is the time that your number is called. So when we're kind of explaining things, we're using theater of the mind. This guy's going to shoot at cricket. It's not actually going to hit cricket. It's going to fly past. But eventually, there's going to be some sort of killing shot. And that's when fate happens. The Almighty calls your number. And that would be considered death at that point. So,
Inevitably, we all die.
So the shot gets taken.
it does, yes.
Okay, flies past my face. Is that all he's got?
So you will take. So that's 21.
Oh god.
Now you have your armor you are wearing, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you
Yes.
are wearing.
So you
medium
will
armor.
roll
These
the
things.
the dice for that, which I believe yours is a medium armor.
Yes.
So 1d6.
Thank you, Shay.
So go ahead and roll that.
1.
Subtract that from the.
What was it? 21?
So 21. So 20.
So 20.
Yep, you got it.
Oh man.
So me life flashed before me eyes. I wish rock didn't hit me so much.
So next is
The
the
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
Oh
You
man.
also spend wherewithal to his. He is going to. He vaults over this. Vaults over the
Cover.
little cover here.
It costs extra movement?
What's that?
Does it cost more movement?
He had enough.
But like, does it cost more movement to move across?
If it was a higher cover, yes, but you guys wouldn't need that to
So I
jump
can.
over.
So okay.
Yes.
So I can
That's
treat it
why,
as
and
an
that's
option.
why at this point it's only giving a D4 cover.
Right,
It's not very tall, so
Gotcha.
It's
um,
like a curve.
so he is going to slash at you.
I really thought everyone else would follow me.
We should communicate as a team, just a little bit.
I thought I was being brave.
The sergeant yells out, "You learned by doing." Well, that's another 12.
11. I guess I'm not even covered right now.
Nope,
Nope.
that's all right. So, with a similar-looking saber in his hand, he slashes towards you, and you kind of duck out of the way. That's a 24.
Oh, dude.
Do I roll my
Yes.
How
armor
are you
still?
doing?
20.
Well, he's fine. He hasn't been hit.
He's very young. He'll be fine.
It's very young.
He's very young. The rest of us, though.
The stress is gonna get to him.
All right, and that's all that they are going to do this turn.
And then it's just Lydia.
We add one thing. We add one thing for this level, right?
Yes.
One
Oh
point.
gosh, I forgot
Go.
to do that. Okay.
Is it your turn?
It is.
Okay, I'll just go since we had the same.
Yep, that's
Just-
totally
yeah,
fine.
but yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. What is you get to pay one to move 6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
6 plus your alacrity.
I didn't do that yet.
6.
So 6.
Can you just move me
Where do you want to go?
straight? So just
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5.
6. Just move me another 6
Okay.
forward. Towards
1,
the Vanguard.
2.
I'm just gonna wait
Three.
until
Towards,
you
towards the
then I'll
Vanguard.
start.
Towards
Oh,
the
sorry.
Vanguard.
Where were we? Where was
Yep.
6?
Yeah.
Here,
there.
this was 6?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
That's good.
4.
Back one. Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Right.
right
So we can shoot.
here.
Perfect.
All right.
To the battle.
We're gonna go for it. I pull my shotgun out, aiming at the Vanguard. That's 6 plus 3, 9.
Yeah, that'll. I mean, you got it. Success.
I'm ready.
Oh my. Look at all those D4s.
Ooh, yeah.
I know, but it's only a 3 on the D20. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So.
Okay.
Kaboom.
And then
Do you get
I'm
knocked
gonna
back for that one or no?
he does, but he would that like he'd get moved this way.
Yeah. So
He's getting moved into cover.
he's gonna hit into the cover. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll the d20, and we will see
right.
how the fall damage works because anything can happen whenever you trip.
Hit your head on the
Sometimes
wall.
you can
Yeah.
die.
You can fall in love.
It's true.
So take an extra 6 for that.
Huzzah.
Okay, so he's there. I still have what 3 spaces, right?
Yeah, you moved
Okay.
3 more to get there. Yeah.
So I'm gonna move. So he's down, like he's on the like he's laying down, right?
So he would be. Sorry, I'm updating his spot. He'd be like on,
yeah.
kind of laying over that.
So as he's laying down, I get like right up in his face, and I'm just right straight at
I think you
him.
guys are shooting the blanks.
None. Paint. It's paint.
It's all the paint. It's all the paint.
5. So I'm in my head.
Last
I get
week's
close to
leftover
him and
gruel.
just. Past his ear.
Actually, what happens is
Oh, I
your,
did.
your gun,
Yeah.
your gun, like,
Right.
Yeah.
Forgot. And then I'm just gonna.
so Rock, you were right up against him. Apparently, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, correct. I'm gonna defend, and then my turn.
It's updating on here.
Now, I'm assuming that my regular defend.
There it is.
So, if I'm defending, it's a d6 off the attack roll, and then if it does hit, it's a d4 off the damage.
And your armor.
Correct.
With my shield.
With your shield. Yeah.
The armor, yeah.
So his shield
Okay.
is active when he defends.
Okay.
How
So I'm
exciting.
yes, I'm defending.
Okay.
So cool.
Pull the shield off my back, and as I'm standing over him, ready for him to retaliate.
Oh, you're guarding your bro.
I'm going for the closest target.
All right, who's next? Is that it then?
Yes.
I am next.
Go ahead, Lydia.
Okay. I am going to move.
Just gonna stay right there.
Huh?
Stay right there.
I should stay there. I was like, no, I don't want to stay there. This is the guy that can do long distance
Yes.
stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
Range break.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And am I... if I shoot from back here, can I still hit him in range?
Probably not. Your
Okay.
count your hexes on your weapon, which I believe on your rifle
A
is
rifle. What would a rifle be? I don't have that.
8.
Sounds like it's 8.
Sorry.
Oh, I
Vision of the
Proud.
world!
What world?
It's really annoying that it's gonna have to just do that when I flip through things, and that's fine. So I will double check for you real quick. Rifle, 8 hexes.
8 hexes?
Yep.
Okay. Does it count me or no? 1, 2,
So
3,
away from you.
5, 6, 7, 8. I can hit him from
There
here.
you go.
Okay. Great. I'm going to try to do that. Shoot him. Shoot. From there.
Shoot
Ooh. Ah! That's plus 3. So 5. 5.
5.
Whoosh. Okay. That didn't work.
That was the rain breaker.
Yep.
So you're still getting the hang of this.
Yeah. I am going to. I'm gonna shoot one more time.
Okay.
That didn't work.
Nice.
Okay. That's gonna be 11.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. And then I am going to. Yeah, I did not leave enough wherewithal to go back, I don't think. Because I just attacked twice. And then.
Because
Yeah.
I'm using. Why are you doing this? Sorry, I know
Yes.
you're figuring things out.
All good. I'm
All
going.
the audio tonight. I am using Sirenscape. So if you use that in your streams, they ask you to give them a little shout out. So it's been very helpful. Go ahead.
I am going to regroup out in the open, I guess. Wait. Yeah, that's all I can do because I just spent 5. So
There's two pretty, like, juicy slabs of meat in between you and them, so you should be pretty soon.
Those mod devs.
yeah,
The mud
for sure.
dev.
I'm getting less and less.
Did I
juicy
need to roll for damage on that hit for the range
Or more
breaker?
Say it again.
Did I need to roll for damage on the hit with the range breaker?
Yes, please.
Am I
I'm-
rolling a d20?
D20
And
and
D8.
a D8 for that rifle.
That's
I apologize. I was like, wait.
Not technically damage.
20? Nope,
Psycho-
that's not it. That's not it. There we go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad. 7.
Psychological.
This one is psychological damage because it's all blanks.
That's it. That's all. I mean, that's all you're. That's all you're hitting.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
so in real combat, we are, like, it is a hit.
No. That's
No.
It's still
So
psychological.
it's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah. I never caught
Yes?
that. I'm slow.
I mean, it's for weapons. You're firing.
Right.
That's right.
But
So, like, So if we're fighting something for
Dice.
30 minutes, it's just 30 minutes of us missing until the very end.
Also, are you guys keeping track of your ammo, clips,
Correct.
all of that?
Ooh, yeah.
Definitely.
Clip size for
I'm assuming
rifles, but...
the 12 is like we have
Up is the Maverick.
Next up is
12
sorry,
in
what?
reserve, right? But he has a 12 in reserve.
So, yes, Maverick's turn. He is going to. Physical minis would be so much easier. We're going to figure that out
We'll get
for
there.
the stream. We'll get there.
Seth's gonna have to print them.
Indeed.
And Wes will paint them.
Sponsored by Sethscape.
Commissions are currently closed.
Silly map.
No.
Oh, he talked about
Waitlist.
the saber, not the...
I want a
Yeah.
juicy.
All right.
I know what the
he's
saber
rock
does.
mob
I
to
just
death.
don't know
I
what
keep
the
saying the
rifle
word
is.
juicy. Not sure if I
I'm
like
hungry.
Juicy.
Does that not look?
No.
Does that not look like Nate? Does that not look like how you think Nate would look while he's answering our questions?
Is that the dad from Coraline?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh no! Sings like my Coraline.
Alright, so the Maverick is
Respect to
moving
his
over
computer
here.
as He's 80
Uh,
questions from us. and
Oh,
just-
I'm sorry. I put it into the wrong. I put it into the wrong one.
Or
It's
not.
the same distance. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing.
It's okay.
Clear, nar.
What is that yellow?
So the Maverick, and how they have this sort of arena kind of set up is there are all throughout Teraband there are like pockets of the elements that kind of react to the elemental planes that separate Teraband from the divine seat, but on the ring itself they kind of react in different things. So these can be kind of manipulated to be used in different ways. So on this field, they have manipulated the 4 elements for practice. So he stands over. It's essentially a big old fan that's kind of blowing up, and he begins to shape this air in his hand, and he is going to then, while he's standing there, going to use wherewithal again to throw it at you. So this is I'm sorry, I'm pointing and not saying things. At Roke. Rock? Roke. I'm gonna say it wrong.
It's like a slight inflection.
Rogue.
Rock.
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 Rock. It's not quite rock. It's rock. Like a frog. Rock. Rock. Rock.
Are you defending?
Correct.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
And D4 for your shield,
Uh,
right? Is that for the? Is that?
the shield
That's
is the shield for the damage.
Damage.
Right? Yeah.
Just- yeah.
So I'm,
Still gets
I'm
hit.
big. I'm big
Still.
damage off.
Oh, good to know.
Big.
Did you see?
No.
2.
So it does not bring it down quite enough.
That's fine.
Oh no.
So you will take. Okay, that's cocked. No. Roll this again. Math. 27.
Big one.
That was aggressive.
Wow, Devin, wow.
I think it's a 7. Let me find the 1. Oh no, that's definitely the 7. Darn. 4 off.
Okay, so 23.
20.
And it feels just kind of like you're just kind of hit with like kind of like an unseen force as he kind of just throws this your way.
Who was that?
The Maverick.
Okay.
This guy.
He's doing the wheel. He's wielding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Oof. He's using his green thumb ability.
Oh. What does that mean?
I don't even know.
So essentially, as Mavericks, if you pick the skill Green Thumb, you can wield One element of your choice.
Huzzah. Is he exhausted now because he used all of his WP?
Well, not all of it.
Well, what?
He's probably a higher.
He's got some higher stuff in there too.
You just never run out.
Alrighty. That takes us back to the top, I think.
It does. Yep.
To Yannick. He will, now that he... Oh no, he's regrouping, so he skips his turn.
True.
Whoa.
So it's Cricket.
Cricket. What exactly is the cover? Is it barbed wire? Is it just a wall?
So it's essentially just like a wooden fence that's in front of here,
All right.
kind of
so
fortified.
I'm like currently
It's
leaned
thick.
up against back to the wooden fence. I'm looking over at Rock and I'm like seeing him fire a few shots and I'm like, all right, come on, let's chirp, baby. And I lean over at the wall and I fire at the range breaker.
Okay.
Love this.
Wow.
Phrases.
And that is a 10.
Yes. Success.
And then I roll a d20 and a d10.
Cocked.
Cocked. Should I re-roll it?
It's cocked.
Yeah.
Okay. Ha! Alright. For 26 damage.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Suspect.
That's a lot of damage.
Good job.
That's a lot of damage.
Skillful.
Question, how much wear WP do we gain back per turn? Is it 2? Is it 3?
3. Yep.
Mod
3.
Mod
Alright.
Modvedev.
Mod
So
L
then-
gets me
There's
too.
no L in
But it's,
Modvedev.
do you want to say Malvedev?
No one has moved since then.
Stop molding.
Correct.
Okay.
No.
Not
Just
yet.
wanted to verify.
And then
I mean, my little person has moved over here, but that should be.
Oh, did you move? I'm sorry. Let me
Yeah,
move you to where you need to. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. And I think the range breaker, didn't he hop over the cover or something like that?
That was the map.
The range breaker?
It's not
The
good.
wizard
No,
one?
he shot
No,
from there.
he shot from
Okay.
there.
Get him in his 3-piece suit.
What-
And then Morphe moved here.
What? I'm not wearing it anymore.
Do I roll something to see if he is stunned?
Art should have it.
Well, yes.
Where were you, Morphin?
Right behind the cover, right here.
Got it.
On the edge.
I'm forgetting that I have to update his name.
That's okay.
Near the earth.
Is it there? Is it showing up?
The earth
It
is
is.
pink.
Okay. Sweet.
Why is the earth pink?
Do I roll something to see if the range breaker is stunned?
Ah, yes. So do me a favor
Split in.
and we roll a d6. Or, I'm sorry, 2 d6s, and I will also roll a d6.
Part of the
Be awesome.
There's just no way.
What'd you get?
You got a 12.
sixes?
I got a natural 12.
Natural 12!
Doesn't.
Yeah,
just-
I can't beat it.
Alright, well,
So he is stunned for a round.
seeing that he's stunned, I then turn my attention to the Maverick and I. Chirp, baby! And I fire. A 7.
That'll do it.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, and I got the damage. I already did the damage on the other guy, so we're good.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
And that is 20 damage.
Dude,
Oh boy.
doing it.
Let's see if I stun him.
You're crispin.
I hate this guy.
That was the Maverick.
Yeah.
Where's the Maverick?
Ooh, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah.
Well, I rolled 5.
I rolled a
Oh,
6.
nice.
Yep, so
Six
it's
is
not
nice.
going to happen this time.
It has to be a total of 7, is that how it
Yes.
works? Okay.
Yeah. Yep, 7 or higher.
And
Okay.
I shout back to the range breaker stunned to the people
Woo!
behind me.
I unfortunately am regrouping. it's just me right there.
I don't know why I sounded like that.
These
Morbid
weaklings.
is also regrouping, so she, this turn, is really just kind of like crouched down behind the fence and like watching each movement of each person, taking it all in, and kind of getting herself ready to like sprint if she needs to, essentially.
Okay. By the way, you definitely singed his uniform with the stun shot.
Oh, and I am going to regroup also. So I'm at. If I regroup at 1, Do I get exhausted, or does it negate the exhaustion?
It negates them.
Okay, so I
Yep.
am regrouping.
Range breaker.
Okay. Who is stunned?
Stunned.
So cannot take a turn.
Vanguard.
Does not get any wherewithal back.
Ooh, good to know.
That's fun.
Next
Who's
is
next?
the Vanguard.
Vanguard. So he is going to.
Prone. Not that that means anything.
He stands up.
Just a reminder that he's prone.
And he will just use a wherewithal just to move here. Right on, kind of on top.
Where is he?
At the wall.
But that's about all he can do right now.
Oh,
And then he
man.
is going to regroup.
Oh, risky business.
And then it's
Lydia. Or Rock.
she's.
I am technically
Yeah,
first.
right.
I am regrouping.
Oh yeah, you're
so,
regrouping.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll get after you.
I look around at all the people regrouping and I just think to myself, weak. Am I debuffed
think to
here
myself,
for being so close to him?
What's that?
Am I debuffed for being too close to him with
With
the shotgun?
with your shotgun, yes.
What's the debuff?
So essentially, I would whenever we do impairment, it's
I don't
essentially roll twice, take the lower.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have a chicken in there.
A chicken?
Yeah, rotisserie chicken.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna try to shoot
I was
him.
thinking there's a live chicken in there.
I also thought there was a live
So
chicken.
that's 12.
Rotisserie are live?
That is a miss, my friend.
Okay.
With a
Yeah,
fridge.
he while he's climbing on, and you kind of are trying to get your kind of swinging around. You kind of fire off to the side.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna take my. Now I'm assuming with my brass knuckles I'm good. Like I can attack him with that without a debuff.
Correct. You got it.
So I'm going for him.
Okay. Do it.
And that's just a D4, not a D20 and a D4. Or is it a D20 and a D4?
It is D20.
Okay.
Yep. Always roll the D20.
Okay. Hit him,
Yes.
and then 8. So just
Punch it right. Just get it. Just get it.
I did clear off this part of the table.
yes, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go like this, and then like it's gonna just go
Keep
into
rolling.
the thing. Keep rolling. What's wrong with this? I'm sure it sounds great in the microphone.
Poor people with headphones
And then I'm
in.
going to, like a
We
coward,
apologize.
regroup.
Probably hold it from underneath.
Weak.
Yes, sir.
Who's next?
Can I defend him?
The Maverick.
Yeah, I can defend him. Regroup.
Yes, but it will only last
Yep,
till
yep.
next turn.
The Maverick is next.
Maverick is next.
After I punch him. Oh, he gets knocked back, by the way, with that punch.
Oh, you are right.
And then yeah, once he's back flopping on the ground, shotgun away, shield back up, looking around at everybody.
The Maverick cannot do anything. He is going to regroup as well.
It's me.
Back to you.
Oh man. Okay.
You're
Now that I have
welcome.
regrouped, I have full wherewithal. And I will use that to move 7 hexes towards the Maverick.
Finally, you're getting in the fight.
1, 2, 3, 4. And he is within range. I will release a fire ball.
Oh,
A ball of fire. One. There you go. I'll hurl a ball of fire at the Maverick, and if it hits, I'll do some other things.
Oh, water square.
You can throw anything you want to this in the shape of fire. Like you can make it a
Yeah.
An arrow.
A squirrel?
Like an
why
arrow.
not?
Yeah.
A haiku
yeah.
of fire.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So,
Paint a picture.
this whole time, Yannick has just been like becoming one with the fire.
It's a little version of him.
Like yesterday, he sneezed and some like.
He sneezed. Well, he
clouds kind of-
got scared and he made a candle move a little bit, and now he's like, I am one with the fire, and he's been like, he's had this like, his hands were just covered in fire as he runs down the battlefield, and he like kind of smacks them together. Ooh, sorry everybody at home. Cables, hey. He smacks his hands together, and just like a wave of fire comes out in the Maverick's direction. For a 7 to hit.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he
Yeah.
was
He was
defending
doing
or anything
something.
else. Which then now I roll fun damage.
With your fire
It's
dice.
still a D12 and a D20.
Yes.
Okay, good.
No, it is a D20 and a D20.
Oh.
You were a glass cannon, my
What
friend.
the world?
That's right. I forgot about that
A
little
glass
boost.
cannon. That's a good way to describe it.
Oh, wait. What did I just did? That was not a D20.
Yeah.
I rolled the same
We'll
thing
take it.
anyway. Okay, so 11 plus 16.
27.
27
Fast
of
math.
fire, and I will
27, guys.
spend 3 more wherewithal points to burn him.
If you're following along.
Ooh.
Wait, so you hit him, and then you need to spend more for that
To do
something.
fun things after.
Okay.
You just hear Cricket go, "Come on!"
Does that come off of your like? What is it, 3 or 4?
Gotta teach me.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Well, I can only do
Make
it twice
money off of this.
per combat.
Which?
The extra
Burn.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Just no.
I love how they just get flashes of it.
Huh.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so that
I'm
was
seeing
1 to
things.
move.
My eyes
3
go
to
white.
throw, 3 more to burn, so that's 7. So I'm down to 5. I will defend from where I am there,
And it's on to
and that is my turn.
you,
Oh.
right?
Cricket.
No, it's good.
No, sorry.
I
Trying
am
to skip your brother.
On theme.
He's regrouping,
on Fiend's
Right.
regrouping.
so it is Mulvey.
Oh. Okay, I will move whew, 7 spaces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to be behind Cricket.
I'll get you there.
And
She moved that fast.
I will. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go for an attack. I'll pull out, like, you see her face is like. Takes out the revolver and goes for a shot at the range breaker.
Ah, okay. Well, he is stunned.
Yay! What does that mean?
You have the upper hand.
Okay,
So you will roll twice.
nice.
Take
Upper
fire.
hand. Yeah.
Not the other.
That helps.
Not the
I hope.
other.
I hope.
Not the other one.
No. Neither.
Oh my goodness!
Neither of
seriously?
them.
Oh no!
She had like time to like
Uh huh.
dial in.
Yup.
Still
It's
now.
okay. I'll help.
You don't know
I'll help in a
anything?
So
second.
does she still spend a bullet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just
Still
checking.
-1 to me. Yep. 2 shots. Sure. I'll go again. Like I'll
Do it.
take it. I'll attempt
I mean,
another shot.
he's still stunned. So
It's like target practice.
that's right. Practice
Okay.
makes perfect.
That one is 12 minus 1. So
That'll definitely do it.
so exciting.
Pew pew.
13 damage.
Nice.
With the revolver.
Your little revolver.
Good.
It's gonna happen every time, guys. Just be
okay.
surprised every time.
It's a journey.
2 shots.
To another world.
Not this one.
No.
That's
It's okay.
not
It's
the-
one I made, so it's no copyright.
Oh,
fine.
Exactly.
And I will defend while I'm here.
We're in a rim.
That is the end of my turn.
No. Disc. No.
ring.
Rings.
Ring.
It's a ring.
I said rim.
Kind of like that video game, that title I'm not going to say.
Which is not naturally generated, I'll have you know. That is created by aliens. So what's
Who's
our
next?
turn?
Are you done?
I'm
Oh.
done.
Yeah, who is
That
next?
is,
Is it-
sorry, R. The
Range
range
breaker.
breaker.
Range breaker.
Vibes.
So he can go now.
Does that mean our planet was created by
And
If you
let's
consider
see
the
what
Almighty
we're
an
going to
extraterrestrial,
do.
yes. because that's what we wanted to do.
Okay, so he is going
In my
to
opinion,
take
sphere.
from where he's at. First of all, going to spend a wherewithal to go into
Steer
cover,
with it.
and then is going to take a shot at. You just hurt him,
Yeah.
Morfin, or shot towards him. You didn't really hurt him. Shot towards him. So
His knees are covered in fake blood.
This nurse is the biggest threat.
Never
that
swore to
is
do no harm.
11.
-2 doesn't help. But I am wearing light armor, so whatever.
Okay. Yep. So you will. So give me a second here.
It hits!
Ah!
At least.
That's 21.
-3.
So
18.
18. And then that actually has a knockback, so you will be moved back one space away. Yep, you got it.
Great.
And that's all he's going to do this turn. Actually, nope, I already said it. Leave it be. Who's next?
Ah. It's the other one.
If I forget
the
stuff.
V, the Vanguard.
Vanguard. V.
Followed by Lydia. And then Knock.
So he will. Was he already regrouped? Trying to remember turn order. I need to remember these things.
No.
He would be regrouping,
He
right?
would be regrouping.
Yes.
Yep.
So then it would be me?
Yep.
Great. I am going to fire first at the range breaker.
Okay.
I gotta find the thing. I'm so sorry.
That's cool. No problem.
It's gonna be a total of 10.
That'll hit.
Yep. And then that's a 20 plus 8. I'm really not great on damage. 13.
Yeah, you're dialing in that shot. That's good.
Yeah. And
That was,
then
wait, what was that damage?
13.
13.
Yep. And
Bullet
then
flight. And actually, like, you're pretty sure, again, these are blanks.
Right.
But, hard to describe what it looks like when it's blanks. You did good, kid. How's that?
So when I did
Thank you. Thank
when
you
I
so
did
much.
knockback, you just pretended
just
to be
pretended
knocked back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when I would have gone back.
The theater.
it's the thing.
They're like
So when I
Nerf gun.
Got it.
what about when I
How's the team looking versus their team?
I haven't been hit yet.
You haven't been hit yet. That's
Decent. I think.
Okay.
A little shaken up, but
Rock's putting on
All right,
Rock's putting on a brave
I'm
face.
going to. I can move 8 spaces total, or 6.
What's your
wherewithal? Or excuse me, what's your alacrity?
Alacrity is 0, so 6
6.
spaces. Okay. And then.
You reading the chat?
Oh, I have
guys are
11
amazing.
now. Oh, I forgot about that. I have
You
the
having
full
fun?
wherewithal.
Been on board yet?
I don't know.
I scrolled back pretty
And
far,
then
so I don't know when-
I'm going
when
to
the
move
things
again.
It's,
and
they,
be
they
here.
are excited about party.
I think I would just kind of like hop up on the fence, and then I'm going to
Oh,
take
up on the
out
fence.
my
Got it.
cavalry saber.
Rock and Yannick art, please.
Do we actually hit these guys, or are we just hitting their like?
You're swinging by through. But he's also like they're gonna defend on things, so you go right for it. You're
Yeah.
aiming your thing. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing. I'm gonna just try to get
Don't
them
duck out of the
saber.
way.
2.
They're
plus
trained soldiers.
2 in what do for a cavalry saber? What do you add to
Technique.
that? Technique. Oh, okay. So 7.
That'll do it.
Great. And then it's
Right on the top of the wall. He kind of sidesteps, but off balance.
yeah. And then it's 20 and 8 again.
Yes.
Oh, that was good. 21.
Nice.
That was really good. It's the best I've done so far.
So you swipe, and because you're using the flat of the blade, he would be dead.
Oh,
really? Wow.
He's just saying, I'm dead.
First
Cool.
You got
game death.
Knockout.
Kill?
Takedown?
Takedown. First
Yeah,
takedown. And then because
We're not
I
counting it though. It's
Cut out his
training.
eyes. He can't see. Shoot without his eyes.
I'm
Can't see
regrouping,
what-
so it's.
I
it's
am
tomatoes.
going to I'm going to move to the. Well, actually, I'm just gonna shoot him from here instead of moving. Gonna shoot the vanguard.
Shoot him! Kapow!
13.
Sorry, I'm
That'll
laughing.
do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Woo! 20 points of damage.
Dang, dude.
That's
Wow,
Damn.
that's so much.
And then 3 times.
It doesn't flash like that. Oh no, it does. Just so it's-
It does. They see it every time. It's fine. Not worried about
Totally
it.
fine. Totally fine. We're all fine here.
Told them it was gonna be a
Just
hot mess at the top.
Change the background to this.
And then
Different movement, different
This is
pieces.
blank.
I'm going to stay where I am, and that will be the end of my turn.
And Rock is regrouping, so it's the Maverick.
All right.
Rock.
Who was also regrouping?
Which brings it back to the top, which is me, which means I had, oh shoot, I had used that much and then I did that, so I'm back to 7 wherewithal. Okay, so I think 6, 7, no, that's 2, so I'm at 5. I'm at 6, I'm back to 6. So many numbers, okay. I will use, can I throw my knife?
That's a good question.
You gotta go get it.
I didn't think about that.
You didn't train to do that.
That's
For
probably true.
for the sake of tonight,
I'll just run in and go
sounds like
right
a
up to
level
him.
3
So I'll use
skill.
1 wherewithal to go right up to the Maverick, and then I will do something I'm not very good at, but we'll try anyway. I'll
Please
attack
do.
him with my tactical knife.
Tactical knife.
Tactical knife.
Oh.
That is gonna be.
Oh no.
It's a technique, right?
Yep.
Yep. So a 4.
good work. And what did you roll?
I rolled 2 3s on the d6 for a 6, but I'm really bad at technique, so -2, everybody.
So yeah, you you take it and you kind of like, and it's not even anywhere near him. He's just like watching.
You can move back.
Can I? I'm assuming I can't move into the same hex that he's in.
No,
Okay.
not share the hex.
Can I push him out of
Get
it?
on top of him.
You would need to knock something that would be able to do knockback.
No worries.
He couldn't shove.
I'll move away from him then.
Oh, I also
With
should
the
say
rest of your
With the rest of my movement,
on,
yeah.
because I was. The Maverick
Split
needs to roll.
movement?
Can you roll his
Nice.
fire damage? He has
Oh right, he's on fire
Yeah.
still. 1d6 for a total of 6.
beautiful.
6 more burning damage,
Great.
which
He's
lasts
rolling his
1
own
more
dice
turn.
every-
Okay, great.
Yeah, and then I'll take 2 hexes back, and just stop there.
Great.
Yeah.
Who's next?
That
I
would
think I would
be
memorize
Ricky.
cricket.
order at this point.
I'm leaning over the barrier. I'm looking at Rock. Does it remind you when we were younger? I say as a 16-year-old, and I fire a shot at the Maverick.
I'm regrouping.
16.
So I'm
Just like when we
Sorry,
were kids.
18.
I'm fully in my regroup.
That's
Mojo,
9.
Dojo, Casa.
Yes. Success. That's a success.
For a 24.
Dang, dude.
Whoa.
And I'll
He's so
do it. Roll for stunning. Stun.
Ow.
Does not stun.
Ow.
So I shoot him again.
Nuts.
For a 9.
Yep. Get him good, buddy. Get him good.
Ew.
9.
9 total.
Yeah.
Alright.
He was so disappointed in that.
You probably
9 total?
I wanted to hear something good.
You probably
90?
smacked me in the back of the head. I did that twice, so that's what 4 WP. So I gotta reload now, which costs 3. So that's 7. So 12 minus 7 is 5. So I can shoot again. There, I'm like scrambling, like this is great, right?
You got this, Cricket.
Come on and chirp, baby! I'm shooting a
All the cashews again.
yeah,
Be all the merch.
and it's
I'm writing the
9
quotes
plus
down.
12,
I'll do it.
and then
I'll do it.
They're already putting in character art requests.
Where's the stick size for a rifle?
4. 13 plus 8. I wish I was good at math. Goodness gracious.
21.
21.
So you actually it actually connects, and he actually gets stunned, and then falls over. He's dead.
The Vanguard?
No, the Maverick.
Eliminated.
He's like, I'm out.
No,
I'm out. I'm done.
Gone.
Alright. Right?
It's me.
Map's gonna flash again. Sorry, everybody. Oh no, it didn't do it that
And
time.
then I hunger back
Just
down.
sometimes it does.
Yes.
Magical.
Are you
Alright.
No
defending?
more visions.
Yeah, I'm defending against the wall.
So just the Vanguard.
Who's next?
me.
Morphin.
I'm gonna move in 1. Since there's no physical wounds to heal, I guess I'll lean over and
Hey, it is encouragement you're giving right now. That's what it is.
use triage to say, there's just 1 left. You got it.
He's still regrouping.
I'm not good at math, but even I knew that.
Oh shoot. So
So roll your. Yep.
and it's a D8. I put all my D8s away. Oh, they're here.
Do you need one?
And you should always, as a medic, what do you have in your hand right now?
A D20 and a D8.
Perfect. You got it. That's the one.
Ooh, you take 18 points back.
Me.
Yes,
IP.
you.
You're feeling good.
He's feeling good in the middle of his regroup.
And that. No, I'll defend
Okay.
and use the cover.
Okay. Great.
Is it no? Because I'm not right up against it.
Oh yes, you
No.
have to move.
Never mind.
She's using me.
I'm just like saying whatever.
Well, actually, because I have more movement. If I come here, will I have cover?
Yes,
from
you
Vanguard?
would.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
Look at us.
great.
All
I'm
moving
good.
Look at us.
Look at us.
No, regroup.
The
I'm
core
like
of the,
on top of the
the-
fence, like.
the core of the group. The core of the group is grouped up over here, and then there's just the girl on the fence.
When I was regrouping, I was just like
Who's next?
the whole time, just like deer in
Vanguard.
headlights.
Okay, so he is done with his regroup. He moves up
Oh
here. I
no!
need to move Morphin as well.
I thought he was gonna get bigger.
Oh, and
Standing on top of the wall. Just
Oh yes, you are right. Yannick is where?
Right next to Morbid.
Night. I'm so sorry,
No
everybody.
worries.
I need to remember
Beauty.
these things.
Oh right, they can't see the.
They can't see the dice.
Nope.
He is going to use his. The Vanguard is going to use his skill, which is Ample Room.
Oh.
So first of all, the attack will be essentially he's taking his sword and he's just like clearing out of room. So
Cleave.
the attack versus
Slice,
Cricket
slice,
and rock. Rock.
Rock.
Rock.
Rock.
Let's go with rock.
Just pretend there's a CK.
So.
Rock.
I apologize
I
that
take
I
it-
named his character that. Because I did.
Never
So that
mind.
is a
Never.
9.
No proof.
I definitely gave you that name.
I'm out. 4.
4.
I'm out.
Okay, so Cricket, you're going to take this. So first of all, it is a so it's 2d6 and a
My
d20.
shield was too intimidating for him to hit.
Indeed. What did you roll?
3 dice.
3 dice.
10. Take 10.
Do I, since I'm defending, do I roll something?
You'll.
The
Oh,
defense
yeah.
was to stop the attack roll, so roll the d6.
Oh, were you defending? I'm sorry.
Yeah, 6.
Nobody takes damage. Nobody takes damage.
Hey.
Everybody defends.
Well
Nice.
done, everyone.
So he spins, and it's supposed to look cool, and it doesn't.
Pocket
That's his
sing.
turn.
Nice.
Huzzah!
There's no point
Who's
in
next?
showing off.
Ooh.
He said
Is it me?
nothing.
Phew.
Okay, I'm going to start my turn by reloading
Mostly because he's a placeholder.
because we have to do that.
Gun.
Guys,
Yes.
we're almost there.
Start
Thank you
by-
all for hanging out with us.
You're all
We're
amazing.
just about at the end of this.
And then I'm going to attack with my rifle.
Yes.
Yeah, girl.
11. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Come on, come on, come on. 21.
Very nice.
Again. And that was a nat 22. Wow. That's crazy. And then I'm going to attack him again.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Not the-
Oh, that would probably
I'm
leave
not
me
getting the
exhausted,
final
though, I
blow.
think. But I'm going to go for it.
Do
Might as well try.
Roll it.
Exhausted.
I like it.
And 5, 6 plus 3, 9.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, 10.
Nicely
Does
done.
it work? Does it work?
Hey, oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he's gone.
So, they all. Weapon goes down. Oh, let me turn this off.
Not that again.
I'm sorry.
I'm so shaky.
I scream.
Hush, child. So the weapons are put down, and the sergeant says, "Better than I expected. Much training is needed. It is time for forced march."
Yes, sir.
And I believe that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Nice.
Thank you so much for joining us for our initial episode of Welcome to the Table. You're always welcome here. Let's say it all together, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the table.
Forward.
How can it be that as I roam, thy mercy follows me? Ne'er do I walk without thy grace, thy light abundant be. For great a sinner as am I, cannot thy will obey. But thou didst strike thy only Son, and made for me a way. In times of strife, when sorrows meet, and evil wins the day, I gaze upon thy heavenly seat, and darkness rolls away. Where can I go but to thy hand? It shields me in the fight. For all the days I walk this land, thou art my song at night. And when this heart shall beat its last, no more this air to breathe, thy call